Morning, y'all. Welcome to the cotton trail. I thought this morning I'd bring you along to do some farm tours with me, and I decided that a little bit late. So I have my little wagon, my feed bucket, and my little coffee can. This is what I carry my chicken food in. And if you recall, we moved them into this run. We've got to move this down some so that way they can have some grass, but they've done a really good job. All the roots are almost gone. That's where they were. This is where they are now. So, to get started, I'm a little late. We had a rough night with the baby and my animals are hangry. Because of the mice, I don't want to leave any food on the ground, so I'm using a bowl, which they make a mess of daily. And I'm going to put it over here where there's still some grass so that they're more inclined to be here. Eat some of the dirt out of it. And this is just a mix of layer pellets and corn, well, cracked corn. And if you're wondering, this does have some pretty good ventilation on the back of it. There in the window. You can't really see her. We have 2 layers of wire on here so that nothing can get in. The water, a little bit dirty. I filled it up last night, but I couldn't seem to get that dirt out. We'll just dump that now. If I can set my little thing down here. That'll get some of the dirt out of there. Now, my rooster is a bit of a jerk, so we actually come out. Going ahead and lock it up. And I have this chain attached to the door there. You've got to get a new lock on that. And I'll just unlock it and then still come out and pull it. See, he comes out swinging daily. Ooh. They're happy to be out. And even though I moved the feed, they found it. You all happy now? Now we'll go down and feed the goats. So I'm going to swing by the feed shed, refill my bucket, my little coffee canister that I use for the chickens, so that in the morning I can just stop here first. It's the first thing that I see anyways. And I will grab some feed for the boy goats. Now, we don't have a ton of pasture. They do get hay, and boy goats do not need feed. If you are going to feed them, don't give them corn or anything. Get a goat feed that has ammonium chloride in it, because with too much protein, they'll get to where they can't pee. They'll get some stones that'll block them up. They won't be able to pee, and it's very, very bad. We've not had a problem with this. I only give 1 cup, so that's about 4 ounces each. They're waiting. They know it's feeding time. But you want to make sure that your feed has ammonium chloride in it. We came in here organizing. We have hay here, hay in the shop. And I'm going to have to set you down while I move this stuff, because this is where my buck feed is. My doe feed is in the other container, and this is this other one to the side, because they're pregnant now and they're getting alfalfa pellets and some black oil sunflower seed mixed in with their regular goat feed. Now this is a 16-ounce container and it's not full at all. This is all I'll give them. It's really just a treat. And I left my coffee canister, so we'll get that. And I may as well add some more of this, since I'm here anyways and I will be low. Right here is our chicken feed. That's got corn already mixed into it, and it's just a 17% layer pellet. We did have to change our feed just because the feed price is going up so much. Kind of insane. feed that we have. It's got alfalfa pellets and black oil sunflower seeds. It is mostly, this is the alfalfa pellets. This is the regular goat feed. And then it's got seeds in it, which you can't really see, but they're there. We'll just add them to our bucket here. So the way that I'm mixing this up is about 1 part of the black oil sunflower seeds and alfalfa pellets, and then 2 parts of the actual regular goat feed. Now it does have ammonium chloride and things in it. That way we don't have any urinary issues. And they get hay. Most of their food is hay. They don't get a ton of the grain at all. So put the lid on this. And then we'll go down here to the ducks, who are obviously pretty ready to eat. They're hollering at me too. They don't normally just yell for food. Look, they know. It's also rut. They're going into rut. It's rutting season. Whew. They reek. So here's their feed. And currently their bowl is on the other side here. So we're actually gonna have to walk in there just for a moment. Ouch. Pinched myself. Just for a moment. It doesn't matter that they go back over there. They're gonna come right back. Come on. So that's 1 cup of grain. Hey dude, no. I'm bragging on you about how you're not gonna come over here. They're a little more precocious today than normal. We'll leave them be. They smell extra bad today. Male goats do this wonderful, wonderful thing if they're not weathered, which is basically neutering for a goat. They do this wonderful thing where they pee on their heads. It's quite a feat, but they can do it. And then they reek really, really bad. And basically that's their perfume to call the girls. But our girls have already been bred for the year. Whoever is pregnant, whoever is not, is not. I'm thinking that I have 4 pregnant at least. Which surprises me because I never saw Elm do the deed and 3 of them are his girls. Threw me all off. We were talking about Elm potentially being a little bit of a dud there. But I guess he was not. And this is how we handle this. Now they're all standing in their bowl. We're going to be moving them over here. But for now, they're not. Move it, girls. You're in the bowls. So once we get some poured, I just fill this up. This is 2 cups. Got a little hay in that one. See, they're very hungry. I'm late this morning. That bowl's tipped over. I'm not going to worry with that right now. I'm just going to take this spare bowl. When we come down to bring hay, go up. We'll bring the bowls all out. Very hangry. While we're down here, I guess we could take a look at udders. See if anybody looks a little more developed or not. This girl here definitely has a little udder going on. She'll be getting stand trained. We're going to be a little bit busy for the next couple weeks, but when they move over here, We're going to start taking them inside that barn and getting them on the stand to feed them in the morning times. Getting them used to being wiped down. And is Amarillo getting one? I can't tell. I don't think she is. Violet? I can't tell there either. That girl. I hope she has really good milk production, because she has an udder coming on her and she should not be due for a solid month. Tulip too. Take a look right there. Getting a little udder going on there. Daffodil. Violet. Not worried about me at all, are you? None of you are. They've all been on their milk stand. See, Tulip's a little bit mean. And so is Daisy. They're sisters and they're a little bit of jerks. But that's okay. I love them. So this is where I'm going to leave you. I struggled for a few minutes to get my gate locked, and I was like, you know what? This is what editing is for. I had said that we're going to start milk stand training them. They're already trained to get on the stand. They get on the stand very easily. They put their head in and they do fine to get their hooves done. They're just not used to us necessarily messing with their udder side. We're going to start doing that. That way they're used to it. Look at Iris. Y'all, this girl actually got a little bit sick. She's finally gaining some weight back, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy because I love sweet Iris. Doesn't she just look like a black and white picture? Okay, I'm going to lock my gate, go in and feed the baby. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.